Okay, so this is going to be the Axel matchup you were fighting against. Do I know this guy?
Yeah, he was a friend of mine, and this was a tournament we were in.
Oh, okay. I have never seen this one before. First of all, just by the start, I would rather say that if you're playing against an Axel and if you want to take the lead or something, or maybe just eat something in the space, like eating space, getting closer, just dash block. Because right here you just got hit. And if you crouch right here, like if you dash FD and like crouch block, this would have whiffed. Because you are going to be crouching, yeah. It would have whiffed because it'd be like that. But usually Axels don't do that. They do it, but like really, like almost never, to be honest. And usually they are going to start with close slash or something like that. But as I said before, if you want to like get closer and safe, just use the dash block. I feel like that's the way to do it easier. Okay. Otherwise, you just can start with 6p. Like I will say those are the ones.
Alright.
And then you get punished into the corner. Probably he's gonna do Rensen. There you go. The Rensen. Okay, hear me out. This is really important in this matchup. Because you see the space when he hit you with the Rensen right here, you were not like on the other corner. Like you still have a space, right? We can agree on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
When you are like in this position, like not on the other corner, like actually at the edge of the screen, you can dash a little bit and then block. But it's still in the ground, like not jumping, because if you jump, you are just gonna get the landing lag and stuff. But if you just dash a little bit, usually the Axel player will try to see like what are you going to do. So they will do like the explosion, the thing that goes up, or the vortex that they do. If they actually go for the explosion, because right now I am pretty sure that he's going for the explosion. Yeah, I knew it. You see how this actually didn't hit you like right at the moment? If you dash, like if you were on the ground in this same situation, in this same space, and you dash and do the run through,
yeah,
you can get out of the explosion and hit the Axel.
Okay.
You got what I'm saying? And then you hit the space. If you actually, there's like 2 times when I am going to do this. One, when I am just like trying to hit a space and I have the lead, or just like trying to get a little, you know, closer to the Axel. But the other one, and this is the important one for me, is when I have meter. I usually do it like only once or twice in a match when I have meter, because they are not going to be ready. Once you hit them with this, they are going to be like a little bit more scared. This is like something you... If you want, you can do it like all the times, right? But if you do it like once in a while, they are not going to be ready. And if you have meter, you can do a lot of damage.
Okay.
But since you jumped, I feel like you didn't know. Like I just wanted to make it clear for space. This one here was really good also. Like you just jumped over it, but you didn't did like not even jumping K or jumping H. And he was like still on recover probably. You could have done like a counter hit maybe with jumping H. I think it would have reached. And even if it doesn't reach, like he's still on recover. He's not going to punish you. So sometimes going for it is good.
I think I was just more worried he would do Rensen upward.
Okay, I see. Don't even think that they are going to do that, so I understand. Oh, now, when he gets close to you, this is something like Axel players likes to do a lot. When he gets close to you in this situation, he's like, oh, you want to hit me? Get close to me. And he's gonna get close, do 2K, 2D. And of course, I am like 90% of the times, unless they know it, they are going to do the rainwater. They are always going to do the rainwater.
That's what my friend told me. He said most Axels after 2K, 2D, they'll try and rain run.
Yeah, they are always going to do this, because usually the Axel is going to do this on defense, but when they get close to you and they do it like on aggressive way, they try to bait you. They usually going for the rainwater and rainwater again. And doing DP in that situation is really bad, because you are not getting like... You are not gonna hit him, not even going to clash. And you should not do that. You should just... You can do 2D, and you will get over the rainwater. The rainwater hits like really low, but that's actually not usually what I do. I just want to let you know.
Alright.
What I do is once he's in this space, you just jump. You
Okay.
can jump, like jump forward, do 5k in the air, well, jumping K. I think jumping K also works, but I usually just go for the jumping K. Then you are going to hit him. If you do it correctly, you are going to hit him, and you can do like dash into jumping S, and if you're close to the corner, you can do a really good combo.
Okay, so I can combo off of air.
Yeah, this
so you
is
can,
this
like,
is really good. Like this is
Okay.
really good when you do it, because you are going to hit him, you are going to get a combo, and you are going to get the space.
Okay.
And this is like really free, unless he doesn't do this, unless he baits you, because you, at the end of the day, you gotta react to this. But I just want to keep seeing how this is going to go. Okay. Usually, usually, no, jumping it's okay. Sometimes, because as Leo, you just need to be jumping because the dash is not going to get close to the axle that much. But trying to use an attack like a really preemptive attack is really bad against Axel, because your buttons are like way too much horizontal, and he can low profile or just anti-air you, and you are not going to hit him because you don't have like any vertical attack. All your attacks are aiming forward, not down.
Okay.
Only jumping K, but it depends a lot on the situation, so I understand. You were really far to do anything. Oh, that was good. That's what I mean. Like, using jumping K in those situations because it's the only attack that is aiming down. That was so good. You actually got a punish, but you didn't, like, notice. And I kind of understand this because usually jumping K sometimes whiffs or sometimes feels really weird. But, you know, the idea of what you were trying to do was so good.
Yeah. My only problem is, like, I don't know what to convert off of.
Oh, you can do like 2k, 6k, and AR still, or you can just go for the knockdown, like jumping K, 2k into 2e. It depends on what you want. This is the same. This is really hard to notice, but I want to point it out. The fact that he just whiffed. This thing just went over you. You could have done like run a little bit, like dash and 2k. Maybe that was not going to punish, but at least it was going to get you closer to the axle.
I shouldn't let him get away with that.
Yeah, but this move is like really fast, and you think like it is going to hit you. So it is just something that I wanted to point it out, that if you see this situation again, you can react, you can do something. Because actually you took like a long time right here. Like after the block, you stood there a little bit. That was weird. Most of the times that you are like trying to get in, you are just like walking, and you can do that, but sometimes you could like try to poke a little bit.
Every time I try 5k though against Axel, he kind of like stuffs me out with 2k.
Yeah, I understand, but I've been looking at this situation, and he's not like trying to poke you out with 2k or 5k. Like, he's always blocking after that. Like, you when you realize that, you can try to do something. You were really close to him, and then you did like jump dash. That was pretty weird. Like,
I thought he was going 2h.
Okay. Even though if he 2h'd, I think you were not going to punish him, because the recovery on the dash, like, first of all, the startup on the dash and then the recovery is like way too much. I barely use the dash, the jumping dash, against Axel, because usually he can just like punish you when you are dashing. Like, there are some moments when you can use it, like after the Rensen, you have done it like really good, but this is not one of those. Again, you can you lost the space right there, and then you try to dash and got hit. That's what I mean. You have never done like FD against the explosion. The explosion takes a lot of health. Nice. Okay, in that moment, you don't have to block. He doesn't have meter. This is your turn. Like, right here, this was your turn. Like, he was recovering, and then you stopped. Like, in the middle of the way, you just stopped. You should, like, get closer, try to do a throw, try to do, like, a far slash if you don't feel confident, or a 2S. But this is actually your turn. Or you can even just do, like, a run through. But you don't have to... You have to do something in this moment.
Okay.
He was doing Rensen. I mean, no. He was doing the command throw. And then you backdash it. Right here, instead of the of the run through, you could have done like 5k or far slash or 5h, and this would have been a counter hit, and you could have get like a combo into a setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just pay attention, because actually like he recovered on time after that, and since you have like good range, you could have like hit him, and you had meter. It was going to be a lot of damage. Usually when you see the Comentro whiff, that is like a pretty free hit. It is not that bad. He's losing health. Okay, hear me out. I wanted to see this because I wanted to like know how you react to these situations. You've been actually getting hit by the jumping S many times, and right now you just got hit by that again. But well, this is actually jumping H, but it doesn't matter. You were doing 2k. You were actually whiffing. In this moment, doing 6p, it's not the way. When he's jumping and you are in the ground and you are waiting for the hit, is that try to do DPS.
DPS?
Yeah,
okay.
SDP is the way, because you can actually hit the jumping guest really easy. If he is above you, you can hit him. He's going to try to go for the jumping cage, and you can hit him, or at least straight. And this is like guaranteed. This is actually guaranteed because you are doing 2k. So you are actually charging down. And then you just like, whenever you whiff, like whenever you recover, you just go for the DP, for the SDP. And the SDP is the way because it has less recovery. Because if you try to go for the H1 and you actually hit the jumping S of Axel, the last part, the third attack of the DP, is not going to hit. So actually that is going to be a lot of time to recover for you, and the Axel player is going to recover even faster. So with the S1, you just do 2 hits, recover on time, and like take a space.
Okay.
Usually that's how I end here, Axel. Like, I understand that 6p is faster, but sometimes 6p, if you don't do it in the correct time, you're gonna get hit by that. Like, you're gonna get hit by jumping H or jumping S because they hit really low. And with the DP, you just get like a free hit that is going to like trigger a counter hit. So he's gonna be flying for a little bit more, and you are able to like eat space. Now, in that situation again, you could have punished because he whiffed and you touched the ground faster. Maybe you were able to get like a 2k or something. A throw would have been good. But as I said before, you are playing like way too scared. Like you respect him a lot, and I understand why, because his 2k and his 5k are really good. But
that's the one button that just bothers me in that matchup. Like 2k is that one button where it's like, if I get hit by that, I just start all over again.
Yeah, me too. It's like I am trying to mix or going for a really risky option, and then 2k comes in and it's like, bruh, why? Yeah. But I mean, you also have like your options to be aggressive or your options to like go from defense to offense. So you need to remember that you are the aggressor right here. Also, at this moment, like you are not blocking low anymore. Right here, you didn't block low anymore. And blocking low is really important for 2 things. One is the fact that, well, Axel have like a really good low, such as 2P, 2S, and 2k, but that was not the range. And the other part is the fact that you are walking back. If you do like crouching back, you are not going to walk back, so you are like keeping the space. But at this point, I feel like you are already tired. You're like, bro, I hate it here. Pam, he's missing the bombas. In that same situation, like you could have just like, this is what I mean. You can just sit there, and there are some Axels that are going to do like jump, dash back, and do jumping S. Like he's going to do that right here. See? Pam. But for some reason, you tried to press something, maybe because you thought that he was like getting closer to you. But if I
thought he was gonna rush down.
Yeah.
That's why.
But if you just like sit down there, like holding back down, you can get a free SDP right here. Like this is free. Whenever you see like this animation, you already know that he's going for the attack. So you can just do like SDP. There's no way this is going to lose, and you're going to get a counter hit. we can say we already know your main issues, and your main issues are the fact that you are being like way too respective, you don't know how to punish, and you don't know how to take the advantage on the space. But I feel like you already have like a better idea on what you can punish, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel the same moments were like over and over, so we had like a time to like discuss what you could have done, and just by practicing I think that you can get it, because this is actually hard because you need to get used to it because the actual matchup is different. But I feel like, well, you can do it. You are good. I know you.
This is just the one matchup where it's like I have to play differently compared to like other characters.
Yeah, exactly. This is a Happy Chaos matchup. You have to play like way too different, and if you don't have the idea on how to play it, it's just impossible. Like you are just getting mad. You are like, bro, I hate it here. But
other
yeah.
than that was one thing. What? How do you deal with 2K? Is there like any button I could use that can like deal with 2K?
You have always going to be dealing with the 2K. There are ways you can deal with it, which is like trying to delay your stuff a little bit, not that much, because we are talking about a 5-framer, and 5-framers are like way too fast. So just trying to delay something a little bit can be good, not like that much, or something just. Sometimes you just have to end your string like that. Just like, oh, I didn't got anything. I will just end right here. Because I saw that you were trying to do like 2K into 2D. And he can actually, if he doesn't use FD, because he was using FD a lot, he can punish you. Because the recovery on the 2D is 5 frames, which is the same as Axel 2K. And sometimes just going for like 2K into 6K and leave it there, or just 2K, sometimes it's good. I mean, you gotta risk it, like a little bit, but not every time. You were doing it every time. You were doing 2D every time. 2K is annoying. 2K is annoying as fuck. But usually he don't get anything else. Like, it's 2K, 2D, into OTG. And that doesn't deal that much damage. It's just annoying, which is something also really important. Like, it's an annoying move, but he is not going to kill you or something like that most of the times.
Okay. Alright, sounds cool. Seems cool. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for being here.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you for so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah.